So before I go live, I'm going to go live in about an hour, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Mostly because of what happened at that debacle at the White House today that basically ended American relationships internationally. It did. Europe will react, but we'll talk about that at 8. I want to talk about something we might not touch on because I want to make sure everyone's aware of what's going on. Years ago, during the first Clinton campaign, James Carville said that it's about the economy, stupid. And Trump got elected as partially because he promised to bring prices down for everything with a snap of his fingers. Well, let's talk about the economy. The Atlanta Federal Bank, basically the one is one of the hubs that money's made and does economic forecast, is predicting after the March a negative GDP of 1.5%. That is from last year's increase of 2.3% GDP to the positive. And that's gross domestic product, if you don't know, and that's how you kind of measure goods and services in the United States. And that is one of the things that economists look out for a recession. The other thing, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. The other thing they look at for is consumer confidence. Consumer confidence is at a low. Consumer spending, it went down 0.2% in January. That is another indication of a recession. Then you have all the layoffs from the federal employees. Although you assholes think that's saving money, it's not. They're going on to unemployment. First-time unemployment claims are up to $225,000 last week and rising. And so what a negative GDP means, circling back, is the biggest sign of a recession. Trump's insistence of tariffs, the cutting of federal services, is going to lead to a negative GDP, which leads to recession. People are not buying anything. People are starting to hoard money. They're trying to keep things back because they know what's coming. And they're just not layoffs from the federal government. When Trump pulled a plug on the Biden's infrastructure plan, because it's not his, so fuck those people. That lost a lot of good union jobs, union paying jobs. Add to it the budget, which will probably add another $4.3 trillion to the deficit. Understand, to the deficit, debt is not a bad thing if it leads to more tax money coming in. You people complain about Biden and all the spending, yeah. But the CHIPS Act led to jobs, which means leads to taxes paid into the Treasury, which helps pay for that. It's like getting a loan and getting paid back. Same thing with infrastructure. All those jobs, all those people making money, all the projects generates tax income that helps pay for the deficit, helps bring it down. But you guys are too stupid to see that. And all you see is rich people getting tax cuts, and you don't even care. You just want to own the libs. Well, guess what? The economy is about to crash. I don't normally say that because I'm optimistic, but at this point, indications that it's going to hit the ground hard coming in the first quarter. And with Trump insisting on tariffs, ripping everything apart, cutting us off from our allies and from trade, it's going to get worse. Ladies and gentlemen, normally when there's a recession, there is a safety net to hold people up. The government tries to stop it. This government is not going to do that. They're going to go Hoover on you. No help. Nope. You're on your own. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not a recession. That's a depression.